Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you a 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. Check this little guy out. This thing is such a sweet little car. I love the white. Look at the little white. There's another white Beetle right there in the background. Kind of the same color. But yeah, I just love this kind of off-white. I'm not sure what they call it. And then the white wheels with the the white rings and black wheels. Pretty cool looking. Very cool. Just got this car in. It's been a blast. We've been driving this thing around. It's such a fun little car. So I'll go into the details as I get closer in the car. We're just gonna do a walk around right now. But what's neat about this car, like I said, it's a 64, but it's had a lot of updates. So what they've done is, so I took it over to Nathan over at Soul Designs. He is a Volkswagen expert here in Wichita. Great guy. If you need any parts or anything, be sure to look him up. But I took it by to him and he kind of looked at it. He said it looks like it's probably a single port, like 1600 engine in it. It's been updated to 12 volts. So it's got a lot of great updates on the car. And so it just drives out fantastic. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Now, it's not a perfect car, obviously, but very nice. There's been a few little touch-ups here and there. And you can see the car's obviously been repainted. And then there is a little bit of patina on the chrome, a little bit of pitting and stuff on it. But overall, it looks really nice. Bumper's in really nice shape. You can see some of the pitting on the lid handle. Bumper's really nice. I wonder if they replaced that just because it looks, very, very fresh. A little pitting there. Looking across the hood, looks fantastic. Little Volkswagen emblem there. Super good looking little car. Here's our marker light. A little bit of pitting on the marker light. So there's various little touch-ups on the car. Those touch-ups were on there when we got it. Needed to wipe the chrome a little bit there. Got little water spots in the chrome, but it is nice. The tires are in good condition. This car absolutely, little Vertstein's there. This car just drives down the road. Absolutely fantastic. Looking down the side of the car, looks really nice. The rockers are in good condition. They're not rusted. Really, this is an incredible rust-free car. I like the little old school mirror. Got the wipers. The windshield is in nice condition. Some bugs a little bit on it, but it's really nice. It's just some markings. Looking across the roof here. Another little touch up right there. Somebody touched it up, but they didn't do a very good job of matching the paint color and kind of got it on a little too heavy. You can see the roof looks very nice. Looking at our handle here, some pitting on the handle, but the bright work looks really nice. Here's our wing windows, some pitting on that. The door looks excellent. Again, some touch-ups here. Looking at the quarter panel. Oh, yeah, just come right off there. Again, some touch-ups right here. Don't mind the touch-ups. I wish they'd got a better color match, but it is what it is. I guess it's better than looking at bare metal. There's the wheel on the rear. Here's our back tires. They've still got probably half life left in them at least. Coming across the back here. So this is kind of cool. We actually have the California black plates for this car. Isn't that cool? Kind of like putting them on when we can. And then here's a neat little Volkswagen manual that came with the car. And the back's in really nice shape. Coming across back here, tail lights are really nice. Rear bumper kind of like the front. Got some water spots on it. I should have wipe that off before I started the video. I didn't realize we had water spots on the bumper, but the bumper's pretty much immaculate. Here's our twin exhaust pipes coming out. Again, the theme here is a little bit of pitting on the chrome. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open the engine lid here. Okay, got the engine lid. Now the engine lid is not staying up because we have a little problem here where the spring is broke loose from the lid. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to do a little work on that. So engine lid doesn't stay up, but have to fix that or whatever. Like I said, runs perfect. Here's our little motor here. It runs out absolutely flawless. There's our conversion there to the 12 volts. Right, taillight is in nice condition. And again, sorry about the bumpers there. I should have walked around the car before I started the video. Engine lid is in nice condition. The paint on this car presents really well. They did a really good job of painting it, honestly. Fenders are nice. Little chip, little touch up right there. Looking across the roof from the passenger side. Again, very nice. I mean, I'd call this not a 10-footer, I'd call this a 3-footer. Got a little mark on our fender right here, and that's really the only, there's a little teeny crease in it right there. You can kind of see that. That'd PDR out really easily. Here's our rear wheel. Looking at the door. Really nice on the door. Again, just little touch-ups around the car. It'd be nice to be able to sand those down or something and retouch them up, but that's not, it's above my pay grade. It could be done, I bet. You're probably getting a little bit of a glimpse at this interior while I'm doing this, but wait till you see the interior. It's kind of the, well, I wouldn't say the star of the show. I mean, because this thing looks really good. That door's not closed. That's why that gap is there. So no weird, I mean, the gaps on this car are fantastic. And I love the old school antenna out here. This car has a Bluetooth, kind of a vintage looking radio. It's Bluetooth, so that's really cool. Get in there and listen to your tunes. Windshield's really nice, obviously been replaced. And the fender, super clean. Markers are really nice. Back where we started. I'll go ahead and open the frunk for you here, hold on. All right, we got the front end open for you. And you can see here, so this is probably original paint here, and this is the repaint, but you can see this car was in really good condition even before it was painted. Sticker there's a little beat up, a little bit of paint missing from that little reservoir right there where it's kind of eating some of that. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Try to zoom in on that VIN tag there. Got our spare wheel here, but looking inside here, look, here's our original jack. But what I want to show you here is the inside body of the car. Here, I'm going to go ahead and pull the spare out. All right, so here's the spare. Modern tire on it, like brand new. So here's the good stuff. Look inside this car. This is what you want to see. Undamaged original paint. A person could go in here and maybe do some spraying to protect the metal a little bit if you wanted to, but look at that original jack. Look here, see, look at how good this car is. Super nice. And then there's our fuel tank, lifting it up here. See everything. There's the underneath of the hood. I mean, this car was a really good car before it was painted. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit underneath. You'll see. Really nice. And here's inside the fenders. So you can kind of get a little view inside there. It's kind of dirty, you know, and aged, you know, old, but very good. Look at that. No rust. Little teeny spot of rust right there. Little teeny spot. Floor plans are really nice. Rockers are nice. Very good car. Go ahead and show you the doors here. Nice underneath the doors. Nothing hiding there, the rockers. Look here how the doors close, just super nice. And the rear wheel wells on the left rear. Kind of see that. Look at that, nice and solid. Little motor, got some valve cover gaskets leaking. So got a few little oil leaks to address. We'll do that when we get ready to change the oil on it. You can see what a good little car this is. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the interior. This is where I just really love this car. Check this out. Is that cool or what? I love that color scheme. Somebody's obviously redone the interior, and I just love what they did with it. Got our little wing windows. There's your air conditioning right there. Flip your wing windows. Brings in tons of air, but check out these seats. How cool is that? And this car is just so comfortable as well. So, and here's the floorboards. And it has an updated sound system. So it put in these little formed speaker enclosures right there. And that works really well. And here's our little radio. But look at how nice the gauges are. It shows 99,617. I would say that's probably accurate mileage on this car. Steering wheel is really nice. See if I can get it to focus here. There we go. The horn doesn't work yet. I don't know, I gotta take a look at that. Not sure what's up with the horn. I guess we'll give you an under the dash here. Look, very clean under the dash. Now they added an aftermarket tack here, which is kind of nice. You know, that way you're not over revving the engine. Looks like they set it at about 4,500 RPM. Clutch and brakes, everything works really nice on this car. There's our floor pans, very nice shape. Pedal box is nice. Pedals. And it does have lap belts on the car. I don't know, I mean, they're kind of old. I'm guessing this car didn't have belts when it was new. I'm guessing that's added on, but not 100% sure. I'm no Beetle expert. Look in the back here. Back seat is perfect. Here's our black back floors. There's our heat inlets for the back heater for the passengers. Here's our little back area. Carpet, really nice shape. Obviously, the carpets, I believe, have been replaced too. So you can see looks like the headliner might be original. We pan back here so you can see this headliner. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't look new. Like, it doesn't look like the rest of the interior. And there's just a lot of age to it. you know, and little nicks and so on and so forth. But I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that headliner might be original. Let me slide in here. Because when you kind of look around the edges, it just looks old. It just has an old look to it. Here's our visors. They look like they've been replaced. So there's just a combination of old and new here with this car. Kind of a sympathetic restoration. I love the look of the visors and the little chrome bar and the chrome mirror. Here's our radio. I can't turn it on because it's Bluetooth, and well, it's got a regular. I got my phone plugged into it, so if I turn it on, it'll stop the recording. Neat little badge there. Open up the little glove box here. We've even got the original service booklet and owner's manual. See, that thing had 1200 cc from when it was new. So here's the radio. So some cool stuff comes with the car there. Little grab handle. It's kind of necessity. These cars don't necessarily hold you in place very well. Here is our shifter, and so we've got a Hurst shifter, and it shifts just unbelievably good. There's our heater, little control valve. There's our ashtray. Not sure what that is. Headlights, wipers, washers. Actually has washers on this thing, believe it or not. Fuel gauge works. I think I can go ahead and get the other side of the car just from right here. So I'll show you the seat here. And the seats they're brand new, so been recovered. And the padding and the foam is really nice too. Door cards are really nice. This thing, it's so much fun. It just has such a great feel to it. Just such a charming little car. But well, there's the exterior and the interior overview. Let's go ahead and fire this. Let's go ahead and fire it up. See what we're talking about here. Watch this. Never even touched the throttle. My foot's just on the clutch. So it just busts off to a perfect idle. Absolutely perfect. You see the Bluetooth audio lights up. Yep, I kicked my phone off, but so I restarted it here. So listen to that. Right back here. There is zero smoke on this. Cold start, anytime at all. There is literally no smoke out of this car. It just runs so good. Got a few little leaks to address, but just listen to that thing. It's just the happiest little car. All right, well, let's jump in and take it for a spin. All right, we're strapped into the little Beetle. Here we go. Got Polo as my wingman here today. Say hi, Polo.
What's up, guys?
All right, this is just such a happy little car. There we go for a little test drive. Remember when they first unloaded this thing off the truck, you know, and they pulled it in the driveway, and, you know, it's kind of like, sometimes this car business is kind of like a box of chocolates, quoting Forrest Gump. You never know what you're going to get. But I hit the key to this thing, and it just went boom, boom, and settled into a perfect idle, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a good start. And then I got in the car and jumped in and ran down the road, and I was just blown away. This little guy, basically, I mean, it drives like brand new. It just drives amazing. The brakes, the suspension, the transmission, the clutch, the engine, it's just remarkable how good a car this is. You know, and with all of the updates that, you know, we kind of talked about in the overview video, just makes this a really special car, because it's great, you know, because it's that vintage 64, so it's got all that vintage look to it. But with all the updates, you get the best of both worlds. You get the most updated performance and reliability, and then you get, you know, then you get that vintage look. So here we go. It's such a happy traffic, you know. The original motor on this thing is not quite as powerful, but this thing will just get right up to 60 mile an hour, easy peasy. Doing about 60 mile an hour right now, and I feel like I could just drive this thing all day long, no problem. Yeah, drive straight, steering wheel doesn't shake. Just a great little car. Got the Bluetooth stereo, which is really cool. I have my thing is whatever car that I'm driving, you know, you got your Bluetooth now with all these radios, and you know this has that added Bluetooth radio. But you know, with my Spotify, I go and I put in the year of the car I'm driving, and then it gives you the top 100 Billboard of that year, and I love that. So that's my favorite thing to do is put the music on for the year of the car. And as we know, 1964, I mean, that was Beetle mania, Beetle invasion. So lots of great Beatles tunes driving this car, lots of great music from that era anyway. But yeah, this thing just works great. The heater, you pull the heater on, or you crank it on, and man, this thing will cook you out. It's amazing how, you know, how well everything works for the age. I mean, as far as the technology, you know, because it's pretty primitive, but it works, you know, and simplistic. That's what makes these cars, you know, that's why these cars have been around for so many years, is because it's simple and it works. So pretty cool. The shifter in this thing, I swear this thing shifts better than any Porsche or Beetle that I've ever driven. I don't know exactly what they've done with the shifting mechanism and you know what all that apparatus is, but it absolutely, you know, most of these things you're just kind of fishing around for a gear, and when you let out the clutch, you're always easy to make sure you're not in the wrong gear, and you don't want to money shift it. But this guy right here is no problem. But yeah, they got the time change there this weekend, so getting dark on us kind of early, so losing some daylight. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the ride along in the little Beetle. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed driving it. And I mean, this one's going to be hard to let go of. I hope the next owner appreciates it as much as we do. But we appreciate you riding along. Like and subscribe to the channel if you would. We really appreciate that. And hit that notifications button. That way, when we load up a car, you'll get a notification, be one of the first to be able to watch it, because you never know when we might have your next dream car. Have a great day and happy motoring.